So Crowdy Heads is kind of a little bit significant. We have no historical attachment to it. Just
we own all the land here.
We wish.
Followed all the signs all around town.
Get there.
Closed.
We have moved. Gosh, it's literally buried in the jungle. Hey legends, and welcome back. We're Paul and Tan, and together with Simba our troopy, we're adventuring around Australia. Join us this week as we find another ripper camp spot and begin exploring the Barrington coast. Please jump on board our trip with us as we vlog our way around the country, and hit that subscribe button if you're enjoying our weekly content. Enjoy the video. I feel like I haven't done much content stuff today, so I thought I'd get the camera going a little bit and let you know where we're at the moment. So we are about, 15 k's from our campground. On the way down we stopped at, where did we stop? What was the last place? Nambucca Heads. Yeah, we didn't actually stop apart from to go into the visitor centre, and then we got a whole bunch of things that we could go and have a look at, and then we realised we didn't have time because we still had 2 hours of driving to go to get to the campsite. So we're a bit...
Go to another town though.
Oh, we went to Maxville.
That's quaint.
Yeah, that was quite cute. We went and saw some street art and had a look at... I'm just fascinated with the bridges here. There's just so many of them because there's so many rivers that are big. So we went to Maxville, we went to the supermarket, got some bits and pieces. Anyway, here we are on the road into Kylie's Campground, which is a New South Wales Parks, I nearly said WA, New South Wales Parks campsite, which we booked this morning. It's in a national park called Crowdy Bay National Park. Well, it's a bit significant to us because Crowdy is actually our last name. So in case you hadn't, well, you wouldn't know because our YouTube name is Escaping Crowds, but it's a bit of a play on words. Our last name is actually Crowdy. So Crowdy Heads is kind of a little bit significant. We have no historical attachment to it. Just
we own all the land here.
We wish. But we have been here once before, a few years ago. We popped in on our way down to Sydney, I think, when we were driving once. But yeah, we're going to explore a little bit more, and we're camping here tonight, which is pretty cool. So Kylie's campground is actually in the park. Keep going, I think. So yeah, it's the Crowdy Bay National Park. It does say that there are koalas in the park, and as you know, we're on the hunt. So it would be nice to see some today. Anyway, Paul's feeling a little bit worn out, I think, today. He's done heaps of driving again, and it's been all that motorway stuff, which is not very inspiring. So this is a nice change, actually, isn't it?
Yeah.
So this is what we've got, and
I could kind of do this all day, but get me on the freeway and I hate it.
Yeah, it's not it's not very inspirational. We do like the off-road stuff so much more, but over here you got to get to places, and the motorway is the quickest. So we'll tune in when we get a bit closer and show you what the place is all about. Scenery's changed a little bit. Seem to have come out of all the big trees into scrubby bush. Still hoping there's going to be some koalas. Hope so. Total privacy in the cab. So this is our beach named after us.
Oh, get out of here.
Crowdy Beach. Hee hee. So we just set up and we're just going across from the campground as a path to the beach. We're just going to go and have a quick look at it. So nice to be able to hear the beach. I reckon it's really, I don't know, it's almost therapeutic, hey, listening to the beach. Kylie's Beach Campground is another New South Wales Parks campground and is located in the Crowdy Bay National Park. It offers toilets and has a campground host on site too. It'll cost you around $25 per vehicle per night. The National Park does mention the presence of koalas, but sadly the numbers have decreased. A bushfire in 2019 has most definitely contributed to this. Plenty of birds and kangaroos can also be seen around the campground. Okay, we ready for the day?
Yep.
So we'd planned to go to do a couple of walk trails this morning here, but the rain has set. So we're going to go to another part of the national park, and hopefully by the time we get there the rain will have subsided. It's not bad, it's just a little bit of, it's just damp. So we've just packed,
like rain that doesn't stop.
Yeah, so I've just packed the tent down just in case it got saturated, and yeah, we'll go to another part of the park. But absolutely would recommend this. This is
it's great.
Kylie's Beach Campground.
Yeah.
I mean, the last couple of nights the campgrounds have been amazing. Really nice caretaker guy came around, chatted to us yesterday. Couldn't believe our name was the same as the campground.
Yeah.
But yeah, really, really nice. Yeah, thoroughly recommend this one. So add it to your list. All right, let's go. Another day. Just stopping for the obligatory photo opportunity here. Woohoo! We are at the Crowdy Bay Lighthouse. It's actually really small but significant. It's raining. We sat in the car for about 15 minutes and it's not getting any better. It's just like a, oh no, it's just like a heavy drizzle, isn't it? So we have been here once before. Love these old buildings. 1879. Can't really see very much because it's like I said, oh, how bizarre. I think the last time we came, you could see it was a sunny day and you could see clearly right over to that headland over there. But this is where we're at. But that's pretty nice, hey, the lighthouse. Poster. arrived at Forster and we thought we'll head to an information place. We've driven across the bridge from Tonkurry, across the bridge to Forster to the information place.
Followed all the signs all around town.
Get there.
Closed.
We have moved. Now we come to the information place. We finally found it, and there is no parking for cars. There's parking for cars with caravans. So they've got an information centre with no flippin' parking. So we've just parked in the parking bay with caravans because
someone stole our caravan.
Yeah, ours has been pinched. Fair dinkum, honestly. It's not going well, actually. We're actually at the point of breakdown. If we didn't laugh, we'd cry right now. I think we're just frustrated. We're also a little bit frustrated because we wanted to go inland to a forest campsite and it was pouring, and we decided we wouldn't because it's Friday and
all the reviews we read.
We're all about young'uns with doof music, so we thought, no, it's Friday, let's not, and we'll go to the information place in Forster. And here we are, just found it, and no parking. So if someone comes up and actually has a crack at us because we haven't got a caravan, they're going to get it. They're going to get it in the neck from me.
Look out.
So anyway, we're going to go and I don't even know why we're going in, to be honest, but I think we just need to get out the car. It's a bunch of rock pools, but the tide's out. Oh, what a shame. Oh, hell, what an unusual formation though, isn't it? So I guess when the tide's in, you probably see a lot more marine life in there. There must be something going on in there. People are having a look at stuff, filming things. Should we go and have a look?
I think so.
Yeah, okay, let's do that. The name The Tanks comes from a collection of steel ship's tanks which were located at this location during the construction of the Forster breakwall in the 1890s. At high tide, the tanks are full of water. As the tide falls, it reveals the sand underneath the surface. The majority of the swimming area is protected by the incoming swell by rock formations, so it's great for kids. This is Bennett's Head Lookout on the Forster Scenic Drive. We just saw a turtle in that pool down there. Stunning. The water's actually, considering it's so cloudy, the water's really blue. Hope it comes up through in the camera like that. Pretty protected down there, hey, from people. Oh, there's another lookout there.
There's another one there.
Should we go and have a look?
I don't think we're ready to go.
So we kind of didn't fill you in on what we were doing when we came out of the information centre. Sorry. We went in there, lady was really helpful. It seems like there's stacks to see around this area. So we've decided to take a couple of days and do a couple of the scenic drives. This is the first one and it's called Lakes to Lookout Scenic Drive. There's about, I don't know, 20 things to see. So we're going to try and cross off as many of them as we can. So that's what we're going to show you in this little snippet. So we're up to the third or the fourth. We saw a couple of them on the way in and we've passed those already. So this is yeah, it's drives down through a couple of, winds through a couple of little national parks, and we'll tackle those today, and then tomorrow we'll head off and do a different one and show you that one too. But surprisingly nice around here. I'm saying surprisingly, I had no expectations, but it's very pretty. The coastline is beautiful. Look at the I mean, just seen it, but look at the colours of the water. The known as the Barrington Coast, really surprised us with plenty to see from the spectacular coast to the lush rainforests and mountains. Located in the mid-north of New South Wales, we certainly found some hidden gems here. Cape Hawke lookout, bit of a walk. Wow. Was it worth it? That's a nice view. Okay. Somebody just asked us if it was worth it, the view at the top, because it's a bit of a hike. That was a real steep, I reckon. I mean, it's all steps, but 400 metres of this. It was, yeah, hard on the old legs. But the view was good though. I mean, you get to see the whole area in a big panorama, which is good, because when you're driving around at ground level, you see individual things, but you don't see where you've come from. So yeah, that was really good. This place is quite it's quite different, because there's a whole myriad of lakes that are just inland a little bit, not far at all. Which I think we're going to go to around that area next, because this is called the Lakes to Lookout. So I think we're heading that way. I think maybe we're doing it in the wrong order, but I think we'll get to see them as well. I think that's one of the highlights of the area. So yeah, good going downhill though, so much better. This is Boomerang Beach. I think it's in a place called Pacific Palms. I think there's a few beaches along here. They're all kind of joined up, I think. Looks like it's pretty popular with surfers. Not much of a swell today, but it's really nice.
Nice beach, and this is a cracking spot.
Yeah, it is. And there's some absolutely mint houses around here too, like views for days. Absolutely lovely. All these little places that you wouldn't know existed if you didn't follow the trails a little bit. We've just booked a campground for tonight, which is not too far from here, which is actually on the trail, isn't it? On the scenic trail today. So it's the National Parks campground. So we'll share that with you when we get there. Well, drive home, drive back.
Yeah.
There's still a few more things to tick off on our list. So if you like boating around this area, I tell you what, it'll be an absolute haven. Like what we saw at the beach, and yeah, and here it's a fisherman's paradise. I don't know what's in the lake, but sure there's a couple of people with boat trailers out, so much water. Welcome to our campground. This is Narani camping area, the lakeside camping area. There's two parts to this one, lakeside and forest. They're both pretty close to each other. Yeah, this is really nice. Not what I expected. We've been and had a look at a couple of lakes today, and they didn't look like this. they were brown and murky. So this is really clear underneath the paper barks. We're over there. And we're just going to go for a bit of a walk around the site. This is a day area actually, isn't it? A day use area.
Yeah.
I suppose we could use the barbecue if we wanted. Picnic area. Nice and shallow for kids. It says out there no boats in on the edge, I think. I think that's what that sign is. Not to bring boats up to the edge. Which good, that's good. That makes it even safer for kids. Nice campground. So we're hoping to offer you a little bit of a change of landscape this afternoon, maybe? What do you think?
The hills.
Yeah, well, I think it's quite mountainous, so away from the coast, and it's on a scenic drive called the historical. I'll tell you when I find the right page. Historical hinterland. So this is a scenic drive that was suggested by the local information place around this area. So there's numerous drives. The one we did yesterday was the lakes to look out. I think there's about 5 or 6 of them. So this area has lots to offer, and the scenery so far has been just gorgeous. So we're crossing over the Pacific Highway and going up into the more inland areas towards Barrington Tops National Park, and there's another national park up there too, which I'll tell you in a moment when I figure out where I actually am. Barrington Tops National Park and Chichester State Forest, that's right. So yeah, there's lots of camping areas up there. I think a lot of them are just rock up, and as we said before, it's weekend, so we're not really sure if we're going to be able to get anything. But we're prepared for that, and we'll try and bunk in at a caravan park, or we'll drive on till we can find something. But it's only early it's 8 o'clock, so we're hoping we've got plenty of time. We've got all day to do it. So yeah, just enjoy the scenery, and we'll stop at any points of interest along the way. Copeland Conservation Area Hidden Treasure Track. Okay. So if this wasn't so pretty, it'd actually be eerie. There's actually fog or mist on the path. So it's a hidden treasure loop. I think this used to be was it an old mining town?
Yeah, gold mine or something.
Gold mining area town. So there's lots of abandoned relics, I think, around the place. I think that's what they're relating to when they talk about hidden treasures. Yeah, I mean, you're kind of walking under a bit of a canopy, so it's not too bad. But yeah, didn't expect all this rain, but they did say it's been a very wet year, so gosh, it's literally buried in the jungle.
So where's that come from? Like, what's the other about?
But there's a sign up the top. Far out. That is one heavy piece of equipment. So the mine boiler, maybe. So this is the main shaft, maybe one of the shafts from the copper and gold fields, which is obviously been closed down for a long time, but oh my god, how scary does that look? Oh, it doesn't just drop off. Eek. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. It's a sloping tunnel, it doesn't just drop off. Ew. Yeah. Check out the size of this tree. Wowee. Look at the roots.
Maybe the giant big sign was going this way.
I didn't think it was, but
No, I didn't think it was.
it's got its own little ecosystem in between its roots. Oh, it's beautiful. That's got to be hundreds of years old. Hey? I know. This place is incredible. Look at that. It's just so fine. So there is a campground host here, and I guess, I don't even know what I was going to say. It's a campground host, and I don't know if you all know what a campground host is. I don't know what I'm talking about. Alright, I'll sign off.
Thanks again for watching and supporting our channel, and don't forget to tune in next week to continue our adventures at a place in New South Wales that you will not want to miss. Please like, comment, share and subscribe to keep up with our big Oz adventure. If you're keen to watch some of our other trip episodes or previous videos, here's some links. Thanks again, and we'll see you all next week. Cheers!